Right, this is actually the end of my 2025 wildfowling trip, but I've got a few snippets left that I might be able to make a video out of, so I thought I'll put them all together. Basically, the first two videos are up for the first 2 days. If you haven't seen them, make sure you follow the links, but managed to get another one for today. So that's 7-inch bag for this week, which, to be honest, again, is another brilliant week for us. I've got to get packed up now, get the van sorted, head off home. Jamie and Neil have got one last flight this evening, but I'm off back for taking my daughters on their beaters day. And I've also got a new gun for Abby, so she's probably going to be playing about with that. Well, thank you very much for watching. Always like and subscribe. Keep watching to see what I end up doing for the next couple of bits. Like I say, it's just a bunch of clips, but I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Good morning. It is the third morning of the pilgrimage, so it's really still this morning. I can't see barely any clouds. There's loads of stars out, so God knows what's going to happen. Looks like they've just lifted. I don't know which way they're going to go just yet. There seems to be plenty about. A lot of them are going to, like, high or down river. It looks like there's even some that have just gone a bit further up the nurse and just dropped on the mud, so I think they're just on far end. I can see them circling around to come back in. But there's been plenty of shots up at the top end, so that might spook them to come down a bit. On a freezing cold morning such as this, there's nothing I like more than pouring myself a nice hot steaming cup of Bovril. Corn Bovril, I'm still waiting. Oh, typical, there's geese coming. Right. Sit up. Oh, that's it for this morning. Plenty of birds over, but far too high. Odd one or two coming in, but didn't commit, so back for breakfast. Good morning. It is morning number 4, Thursday morning. Another still clear night, and I can hear something. I think there's a goose over in the background having a flit round, but we're still too early yet. We've got decoys up. Decoys. Got the decoys up. Neil's to my left. Jamie's just a bit to the right and behind. So we've got in at creek. We're back into the middle again, rather than being up water edge, because the tide's pretty much out at the minute, and any widgeon usually stop down the river. So we're just got to wait for it to turn light and see what happens. Get on! I think I might have. Where is it? That's a decoy, you pillock. Bring it here. Oh, it ain't. It's a bird. I thought it was a decoy. Come on, get it. Get it. Come on, what are you messing about at? That's it. That's it. Good lad. Come on, can I have it? Dead. Thank you. Come on. I think that's it for today. It's still bloody cold. There's still plenty of frost on ground. Sun's come up, but it's yeah. So plenty about still, but all going quite high. And I think there was a few optimistic shots down at the front, which might have sent him even higher. But we got one in the bag, so that's not so bad. Good morning. It is the final morning of my pilgrimage to the Solway. It rained last night and I was hoping that there were going to be a bit of cloud and what have you again for this morning, but no, it looks like it's clearing up. There's not a lot of cloud about. I can see all the stars, and what bit of breeze there was to start with seems to have disappeared. So I think it's going to be the same as yesterday. I can see lads going off on the far end of the Merse. They're going on to end there. They had one yesterday. I've got Jamie and Neil somewhere behind us. I think Jamie's just sorting out his decoys. Yeah, so just see what happens for the final morning. Well, it's starting to get light, but not a great deal happening just yet. We heard some, maybe one or two, just going up the river. Didn't see him though. Just had a look through binos and I can see there was another bunch well out down bottom that were flying, but nothing yet. Still a bit early. Tal's keeping an eye out though. Something else I just noticed, I can't hear any widgeon. Yesterday they were all flitting about on the river edge, but nothing this morning. Oh, what have we got there? Sparrowhawk. Yeah, they were, and it's silent. They were whistling and peeping all the time. doesn't always happen. You start filming and you scare an audience. That's a goat running away. That's pretty. Yes, I know. Well, that's pretty much me done for this week. I've had a quite a decent week. 7 in the bag altogether. Hopefully you've seen the first 2 videos that I've got out. This third one is basically just clips of everything else that happened. There was a lot of sitting about, and not a great deal of shooting, but I did get a couple more in the bag. And one of them was this morning to finish off with. So I'm going to get these home, get them sorted. Out tomorrow on a beaters day to take my daughters for that. Got Abby a new gun as well, so hopefully she'll be trying that one out. And then I'm going to see what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to definitely do some goose jerky because I've seen Dwayne do it on the Wash Wildfowler, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give that a go. It was ages ago, and I bought myself a dehydrator, so I'm going to get it done. So I'll get a video out of doing the goose jerky. I might smoke some breasts and what have you, but on the barbecue. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll hopefully see you on the next wildfowling or field sports endeavour. I'll see you later.